McGraw Millhaven at KPLR is joining me for a special edition of Meet McGraw to talk about the big developments in the Coleman case. And McGraw, what a difference a day makes.
Boy, how about that, huh?
Yeah, I mean, this is stunning.
It is. We were first told that it was going to take 6 to 8 weeks before they got the evidence back. They got some piece of evidence. We still don't know what it was. They went to his house last night and arrested him. I think a lot of people are at least at ease that there's a triple murder out there. Not that he's guilty, but if they thought he did it, now they arrest him and now they can go forward. So,
Do you think that they pushed the case so that it was a priority? Or, I mean, does it seem like it should be a priority from the beginning?
Well, I would think not too many triple murders that happened, so I think it was a priority. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But I know the public was asking the questions, why if the police, knew who it was, they were going to tell us and they weren't going to arrest anybody. That just didn't compute with people in the community. We asked that question yesterday. A lot of people asked that question. But you know what? That's sort of water under the bridge. He's been arrested. Now he's going to be arraigned today. And now we start with the thing. It's just, of all of this goofiness that has gone on, I don't think we can lose sight of the fact that there's a mother who's dead and two little boys who have died. And who killed them, who murdered them in cold blood in their own home back on May 5th. Now it's time to find out who did it.
And we can hear that angry crowd out there, which, begs the question, do you think there will be, a change, that Art Margulis will change the where he will try this case?
I've talked to a lot of lawyers, and some lawyers say that there is no way they're going to try this case in Columbia, Illinois. It just doesn't make any sense. It's not a big enough venue. But you know what? With the national media attention this case has got, and the local media attention this has got, I can't imagine this going anywhere in the country, and somebody, finding 12 people who haven't heard about this case, or who wouldn't hear about this case once it was changed. So, I'll leave that to the lawyers and the judges to all.
Right, but you can hear the angry people, so therefore you wonder, a change of venue is probably the offing.
Yeah, and the other thing too about all this is I think you need to be very, very careful when the police say, hey, we know who did it, but we're not going to tell you, only leads to the angry mob mentality that if justice isn't going to be done and we have to wait 8 weeks, maybe some crazy would take the law into his own hands.
So the police department said that was sort of the long end of the spectrum, the 8 weeks.
Right. But again, who knows? But whatever reason, whatever they moved last night, let's hope they have all their ducks in a row and all their T's crossed and I's dotted, and we can all sort of go from here.
Speaking about the national attention, you got a lot of national attention on Nancy Grace's show the other night.
Yes, I did. She officially kicked me off her show.
Yeah. Well, wait a second. You said to her, quote,
I said to her, here you go, here it is.
Nancy, you're missing the whole point. This show is a joke. You are protecting the prosecutor. The cops have already said they have the evidence. They've already said they have the person. Every other person would have been charged. Why aren't you asking the question, why isn't the prosecutor bringing charges against whoever the cops believe did this? You're missing the whole point, Nancy. On this show.
Well, sir, you're kind of nice.
McGraw, you need to learn how to express yourself. Say what you mean.
Maybe I could have said it better. Maybe but maybe my point wouldn't have been made if I said it in a much more timid way. And my point was that she spent 5 nights on this, and she was talking. The question that prompted was, what about the girlfriend down in Florida who was a stripper? Well, okay, it's great. She's a stripper. He was cheating on his wife, but that had nothing to do with the case. And the story in St. Louis was, why haven't they arrested him if everyone thinks they know who it is?
Right. Hey, you haven't heard from that show?
No, I have not heard it. I've been asked, actually, would I go back on the show?
Would you?
I would go back on the show if we were to discuss this like two reasonable people. But if I'm going to scream and yell and she's going to do her thing, then there's really no reason.
Well, it's neat that you're owning that you were screaming and yelling.
Yeah, well, I'm not necessarily proud of that, but I'm not backing down from it. It was, it was what it was. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks, and we'll be seeing you again.
Let me apologize for my attire. I didn't realize it was on TV, so sorry.
Oh, you look great.
I'll shave next time.
Okay.
See you
We'll look for that. And you can go to news11.com to get more on the developments from the Chris Coleman arrest case.